Now the On Your Side forecast.
Welcome back. A very smoky day here in the Treasure Valley. This is a live view of downtown Boise from our Toyota Dealers Tower Cam network. Hard to make out the foothills there, especially the further away from them you are. But because of the smoke, we are keeping our temperatures several degrees cooler than what we were expecting for today. So that's the good news there. We're sitting at 97 degrees right now, humidity at 16%, so it feels like 93. And the winds are pretty calm out there, just 5 miles per hour right now out of the west-northwest. Now, originally we had that heat advisory that is in place for today, also extended through the day tomorrow, but that has now been canceled with temperatures expected to be a few degrees cooler because of that smoke once again. So tomorrow looking to be the warmest day of the week ahead, and then we'll start to see a bit of a relief from the heat starting on Thursday with a cold front that's going to be moving through and bringing our temperatures much closer to average for this time of year. Now, this area shaded in orange here is where we have that heat advisory in place, and it is still into effect until midnight tonight rather than midnight tomorrow night. So we are shortening that by 1 day, but that is still in place for this evening. It is hot and it is dry, and there is some moisture trying to track its way through a lot of this rain, likely evaporating before it even hits the ground because we are so dry, and there is a slight potential for some thunder activity in some of the higher elevations, but as of right now we aren't seeing any lightning out there, so that is more good news, especially for fire managers keeping a close eye on this forecast. Dry across the Pacific Northwest. There are several locations that are above triple digits. That goes for central Washington and also areas around Mountain Home, Glens Ferry, and east of Boise. We are seeing temperatures above 100 degrees, about 102 in Glens Ferry right now, 103 at the Mountain Home Air Force Base. So this area shaded in purple is seeing warmer temperatures than what we are seeing here in the valley, but mid to upper 90s around the Boise area right now, 97, and we are not the only ones dealing with the smoke. A view this morning up at Payette Lake in McCall. You can see some hazy conditions starting the day in the low 50s, and then smoke, thick smoke from time to time moving through across the lake up there. Looks pretty stormy and dark even at this hour because of the cloud cover and the smoke settling in, and warmer than yesterday as well at 90 degrees. Now, same goes for over in Stanley. Cool this morning at 40, but look how hazy they're seeing conditions out at Redfish Lake. Heavy smoke moving through from time to time, and some cloud cover out there where some of those storms are trying to develop, making things look pretty dark out there for just 5:10 in the afternoon. 84 degrees there, and smoke definitely a factor, and it's also impacting our visibility in some locations. Last hour, Haley's visibility was down to just 3 miles. Looks like things are improving for the moment. They're up to 6 miles there, and Boise, you can tell, impacted by that smoke as well. 7 miles for visibility and 9 miles in Mountain Home, clearer as you're heading out towards Twin Falls, but they're seeing some of that cloud cover as well. Now, there is a chance for those storms to continue developing over the mountains throughout the evening tonight, and they will reoccur that chance tomorrow afternoon. But we are likely to stay dry throughout most of the state, without the exception of maybe a few pop-up storms trying to make their way into the central mountains, but very dry and hot conditions continuing. And then we'll have a cold front moving through that's going to start to cool our temperatures off Thursday, and we'll be even seeing temperatures below average by the time we get to the weekend. So still above average temperature wise for tomorrow, but National Weather Service lowering their estimation of the temperature for tomorrow around 100 degrees for the Treasure Valley. Now, we'll even see temperatures into the mid-90s for Idaho City, Garden Valley. We could see near triple digits for Riggins and Council, and around 90 degrees for the McCall area. So very similar to today. Mid to upper 80s around Stanley, low 90s for Fairfield. And again, we're going to see this smoke continuing to impact our weather for the next couple of days. So a smoky day in store for tomorrow. Temperatures in the Magic Valley in the mid to upper 90s. So again, the day tomorrow will be the hottest for the week ahead, and then we're really going to start to see some cooler temperatures moving through. Average temperature this time of year would be right around 93, 94 degrees. So the good news there is that we could be seeing temperatures topping off in the upper 80s and even the mid 80s by the time we get to the weekend. The sunshine will be sticking around, but it will be hazy, of course, from time to time. We are expecting thicker smoke tomorrow morning, but the cooler temperatures, it's kind of a give and take.
I know 86. When's the last time that hit?
I like the cooler temperatures, but the smoke is a little...
Yeah, you still don't really want to spend a ton of time outside, but at least if you need to be outside, it won't be quite as hot as originally expected.
That's good. Thanks, Karen.